This video is for you who know and love somebody who has suffered from depression.
Show me what your body can do.
Depression is a very serious condition that affects millions of people and is highly treatable. There is a lot being said about people who suffer from it and how to get help, but I feel like not a lot is being said about those who have a loved one that suffer from depression. I am one of those. I have a very dear person in my life that has struggled with depression for many, many years. It is hard for me to talk about this, and I won't go into detail about my loved one's ordeal, because this is not about that person. This is about you, the person that has loved someone that may be depressed. Your support and encouragement can play an important role in his or her recovery. In fact, it will play a role in his or her recovery. The first thing I need to tell you is that I promise you that they appreciate it. Even though it feels like you're repeating yourself over and over and nothing changes, they listen to you. They are getting it. And rest assured, you must also learn to take care of yourself as well. There's a lot of energy being sent out when you are taking care of somebody that suffers from mental illness, and not a whole lot being sent back, so you will feel depleted. That's very, very normal. So it's very, very important that you take care of yourself. Here is what experience has taught me. You need to remember that it is not personal, that this is not a game, that it is a serious condition, that ignoring it won't make it go away, that you can't fix it. But you are the first line of defense against depression and against somebody getting too far deep into those conditions. Remember the 2-ear, 1-mouth ratio. Just encourage them to talk in a very kind, compassionate way, and listen, listen, listen. So asking questions like, do you need advice? Do you need help? Don't just offer. I mean, I have been a culprit of this, where I say to somebody, this is what you need to do, and here are 3 books, and you should be going to this therapist, and here's all the 1,000 things that I would do if I were you, and change your diet, and take these supplements, and take these pills, and go to the doctor. You know, sometimes people just need time to breathe and rest and relax. And just make sure that you're there for them and that you're listening is extremely important. That is the very first thing that needs to happen. You can also try asking questions like, did something happen that made you start feeling this way? Or how can I best support you right now? Or have you thought about getting help? And you know, sometimes it may not be about the question. It may be just about beautiful things that you can say to someone you love, like, you're not alone in this, I'm here for you, or you're important to me, your life is important to me. I might not be able to understand exactly how you feel, but I care about you and I want to help. And when you want to give up, just call me. Make sure that you know that I'm there for you. Or just simply giving them a hug. You know, the power of a hug, or a kiss, or a beautiful cry together. Maybe that will help. We don't know really what will help and what doesn't, and sometimes they don't know what helps and what doesn't. You just need to be there for them in a very kind, compassionate way. I cannot stress this enough, because I have been one that gets so frustrated when someone is capable and smart and educated. You wonder, why can't you just snap out of it? And that brings me to my next point, which is extremely important. You must avoid saying things like, just snap out of it, or what's wrong with you, or shouldn't you be better by now, or it's all in your head, or you know, we all go through this, we all get depressed at some point or another. It is not the same thing being depressed and being just depressed, you know, sad or stressed out over something. Trust me, from experience, that will not help, and what it will do is it will turn that person further inward, and it may get to a point where you may not be able to help them. So how do you actually take care of yourself? What I did was I started setting boundaries. The first thing I did was I told my loved one, you need to go see a professional, somebody that can help you beyond what I can do. Then I took some time for myself, especially if you live with that someone. You need to get out of that environment and make sure that you have time and energy to replenish. So I told my loved one, every day I'm going to take an hour, that's just me, and I may be in another room of the house or maybe somewhere else where I can maybe read or meditate or find a way to be at peace with self and just find a way to replenish my energy and regain that kind of energy, positive energy back, because it could get really, really heavy, the environment and the energy in the home, and it will deplete you for sure. It definitely happened to me, and I'm sure it could happen to other people. And then after that, I asked for help. I actually went to a trusted friend and eventually a therapist, somebody that I could trust and that was discreet and that I could tell how I felt without being disrespectful to my loved one. But when I was having a bad day because of the condition or because of things that were happening in my own life, I couldn't talk to my loved one because he or she was going through their own thing. So I had to find somebody to be that support system, and I allowed that to happen with a trusted friend that was also highly discreet. And then finally, just remember to keep living your life. I mean, just because somebody is taking a break because they're going through a particular condition, whether it could be that they broke a bone or they suffer from a serious disease like cancer or a serious disease like depression, they need time to heal, and you need time to keep moving on with your life. It doesn't mean that you're abandoning them or that you're moving on without them. It means that you need to keep on going and following your dreams and your goals. So if you're in school or if you're at work, you need to do what you need to do to becoming a better person and living the best life that you possibly can. This is what your loved one would want anyway, so why not giving it a go? And it also will help you get that sense of purpose and something to focus on while you're supporting your loved one in their healing process. So I hope this helped. Please let me know if you have any questions about this. This is a very, very serious topic, and this is just all my opinion and based on my experience. But if you do have a similar experience and you want to share other tips for others so that others can benefit, please do so below, and make sure that you share this video with people that may benefit from it as well. So I'll see you soon. I love you very much. Have a great day. Learn the 3-step system that has helped thousands of women lose the flab, increase energy, sleep better, get regular, and lose weight. Get your free copy of the Sexy Body Reset today.
Show me what your body can